Darkness had always been a challenge for mankind. For centuries, people relied on candles, oil lamps, and gas lights to illuminate their world. But one man, Thomas Edison, had a vision that would change everything. He dreamed of a world where darkness could be defeated with the flip of a switch. However, that dream would not come easily. It would take years of tireless effort, relentless failures, and an unshakable belief in himself. Edison was no stranger to challenges. As a child, he was labeled difficult in school because he constantly asked questions and refused to learn the traditional way. His teachers thought he was slow, but his mother saw something different. She pulled him out of school and taught him at home, allowing his curiosity to grow. That curiosity led him to experiment with everything he could get his hands on, and soon, he found his passion in inventing. As he grew older, he became obsessed with the idea of electric light. He wanted to create something that could provide a safe, long-lasting, and efficient alternative to gas lamps. But there was a problem: no one had ever been able to make an electric light that was practical. Others had tried, but their designs either burned out too quickly or required too much electricity to be useful. Edison believed he could succeed where others had failed, but he had no idea just how difficult the journey would be. He and his team at Menlo Park began an endless series of experiments. They tested thousands of materials, trying to find the perfect filament to something that would glow brightly without burning out too quickly. Each day brought a new attempt, and each day ended in failure. The laboratory was filled with broken glass, burnt filaments, and the frustration of ideas that didn't work. Most people would have given up. Most people would have said, "This is impossible." But Edison was different. He saw failure not as a reason to quit, but as a lesson. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." To him, every failure was a step closer to success. Months turned into years. He and his team tested materials from all over the world: to platinum, carbonized paper, different metals, each time hoping they had found the answer, only to be met with another disappointment. But they kept going. They worked day and night, refusing to accept defeat. Then, one day in 1879, after more than 1,000 attempts, something extraordinary happened. Edison discovered that a carbonized bamboo filament, when placed in a vacuum, could glow for over 1,200 hours. It was a breakthrough. The impossible had become reality. He had done it. He had created the first practical, long-lasting electric light bulb. But the journey wasn't over. Now, he had to convince the world that his invention was not just a novelty, but the future. Many doubted him, saying electricity was dangerous or too expensive. So, in 1882, Edison built the first power station in New York City, lighting up a small part of Manhattan. People were amazed. They had never seen anything like it before. One by one, cities around the world began to adopt electric lighting, and soon, the entire world was illuminated. Edison's invention changed history. It didn't just bring light to homes and streets, it paved the way for modern electrical power, making possible everything from appliances to computers. Today, we take it for granted that we can simply flip a switch and banish the darkness, but behind that simple act is a story of perseverance, vision, and the belief that no failure is final. Edison's life teaches us that success isn't about getting everything right the first time. It's about refusing to give up, even when the world tells you to. It's about seeing each failure as a lesson, a step towards something greater. The next time you face a setback, remember his words. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Keep going. Your light is waiting to shine.